Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. Today on the show, we have to discuss all of the biggest and most major changes in Rockstar's 4th of July and Independence Day update and event here in GTA. We have lots of exclusive limited time rewards for you to unlock, different customizations, apparels, livery, all types of options. We got tire smoke for vehicles, cool liveries for vehicles, upgrades for weapons. You can see we're totally decked out in 4th of July customization here. I'm going to show you guys exactly what you can unlock, the discounts, prices, how to enjoy all of this content for this 4th of July and Independence Day here in GTA Online, but also everything else with the weekly update when it comes to limited time rare and removed vehicles, money bonuses, discounts, free rewards, and more. So we're gonna go into it all in this video. The first thing that you could do is just log into the game and you will get the Lady Liberty bucket hat. But also, if you're participating in business battles, you can get a guaranteed chance of unlocking other beer hats, so like the Pisswasser beer hat, the Benedict beer hat, the Patriot or Super Wet beer hats, plus the Statue of Happiness t-shirt. But now let's go over everything for the Independence Day update here, and then we'll transition into all of the other weekly update changes as well. So here we have the Patriotic Special Carbine livery, or the Special Carbine Mark II livery, which this is available. You need a workshop, a weapons workshop, of course, to upgrade to the Special Carbine Mark II. But if you have that, you can apply all these sorts of liveries to your weapon. I usually rock the zebra camo, and I've been changing between green and purple and red and white, and I just like switching up the color every now and again. But the Patriotic livery is also pretty cool right here. You can see it costs $57,000. And this is definitely something that's pretty sweet. You can modify your weapons either at the agency where I'm at with the weapon workshop. You can access it at the bunker. The free shop is a nice free option for this because most of the bunker stuff that you do with Mark II weapons and liveries and stuff like that, it's through bunker research, so you need a bunker anyway for it. But either way, if you just want to apply this livery and just get to the Special Carbine Mark II, say if you just have a couple of research upgrades, etc., you can go to the freak shop, just do the first mission for Ron to start the first O storyline. You don't need to buy any sort of other property like an MOC or Avenger or agency or anything like that, so that's a decent free option right there. But the Patriotic livery is available this week in GTA Online, and it's in that 40% off category, being part of the Independence Day special liveries, customizations, as well as apparel. For players who own a bunker as well as an MOC, you can get some Patriotic liveries by accessing the Bunker Vehicle workshop on this side of the bunker. So let's access that, customize the mobile operations cab, and we can check out all the different livery options here. Or excuse me, customize the MOC trailer, not the cab. So you have the different livery options. We have the stars and stripes right here, the Eagle Claw, which I love. It goes well with the red that I have mine customized with, the Eagle Claw flag, as well as Fighting Freedom. So we have a lot of different options here: $120,000, $102,000, $60,000. This one, I'm not sure how much it is. Let me purchase this one. The Eagle Claw will cost you $81,000 normally, so I'll just rock this for this week since I already spent the money on it and revert it later. But if you have an MOC, you get some awesome Independence Day special liveries for your trailer, and all of them are pretty festive here. So I actually just bought a brand new Coquette D10. It's the second one I'm gonna have on this character, and it's not really gonna bother me because I just wanted a complete patriotic one, but I wanted to show you guys this for the case of the video too, because I didn't want to re-customize my other one and just change it back. If you head on over to the liveries section, you can actually get a 4th of July sort of event themed livery. It isn't actually on discount because it's not considered like an Independence Day piece of customization. Meanwhile, obviously it is. Patriot beer, American flag, stars and stripes, etc. You can get this for $23,939, and it looks pretty sick. You can also get this Patriot tire smoke here for $18,000. So if you bring this vehicle out of Los Santos Customs or wherever you're deciding to customize it, check this out because this is pretty sick. So spin the wheels, do a burnout, you actually get really cool blue, red, and a little bit of white tire smoke, and it changes in real time, which is pretty sick right there. The white really just comes out like normal tire smoke. It would be cool if it was like more white, I guess, or just thicker white, but the blue and red part definitely looks sick, and I like how it changes in real time like that. That's super cool. So that's an $18,000 upgrade for vehicles right there. If you head on over to any clothing store in GTA Online, you can check out some of the limited time Independence Day outfits. It can be a Suburban, a Ponsonby's, whatever you want. You head to the Independence Day outfit section, and we have a couple of options here. Now, the Stars outfit, as you can see, I have every single one purchased, but don't worry, I have the prices. The Stars outfit will cost you $900 $9,835. The Spangled is going to be $10,153. We have the Stripes, which is going to be $9,117. We have a $3,294 Old Glory outfit plus a $7,195 Soaring Eagle outfit. With all these, you can see we have different hats and liveries here as well, which you can also get. So let's check out the glasses first. You can see these under the casual glasses section. We do have the Star Spangled shades and the Star Frame shades if you want to buy them individually here, but this is what we have for the glasses. And then under the special hat section, you can see all of the different types of limited time Independence Day stuff. Some of them are limited time because they're included with the discount here, like the red foam top hat plus the USA top hat, but we have other ones like the USA bucket hat, which comes with those discounted outfits, the blue foam top hat, the patriotic beanie if you decide to rock that, USA crown, USA boppers, all these different types of options here, and you can see the prices of these: $2,880 as well as $3,570. There's not too big of a difference. One just has, you know, a blue top part of the rim of the hat, and then that's red, and this one's just like a smaller, more top hat version, but these are foam hats. And then if you come to any hairstylist and you try and sit down to get a haircut, we have other 4th of July customization options available to us. One of them is the mullet hairstyle, which is pretty cool. It's not as cool as the Joe Dirt mullet, but it is a mullet nonetheless. So we have this one. You can change the color of it, $2,976 when it's 40% off along with everything else. But also in addition to that, if you want the mullet or if you don't, we also have a 4th of July face paint as well. So let's just access it here. You can find this from any, you know, hairstylist. There you go. I guess it's not discounted this week, but it is the Stars and Stripes face paint if you want to apply this right here. And maybe the discount's not showing up because I already have it equipped on my character, but this hairstyle, or excuse me, this face paint is going to run you $15,000 as well if you'd like to apply that. If you check out a weapons workshop or of course the ammunition, you can check out a couple things here. So we do have the fireworks launcher. If you don't have this, this has returned to the game this week. This is a gun van special, but you can also get it of course from here. You can get free firework launcher ammunition plus 50% off the firework launcher and the musket if you get these from the gun van. But this is of course definitely an Independence Day themed reward right here that players definitely should take advantage of. Same with the musket, and you get a bunch of different livery options on it right here as well. Here on Warstock Cash and Carry, of course, for a limited time this week only, you could take advantage of the Vapid Liberator monster truck. This is a 40% off monster truck here in the game. It's awesome. It's a super large, like, excursion body style monster truck. If you're familiar with older Ford Excursions, it's going to run you $445,208. This is super awesome right here. Definitely worth picking up because it's only available for a limited time. It's the same thing when it comes to Southern San Andreas Super Autos and you access the motorcycle section. You can find the Western Sovereign motorcycle, the Patriot themed Independence Day special motorcycle here for $72,000, normally running you $120,000. Both of these are absolutely worth picking up this week. So real quick, let me give you guys a preview of the monster truck here. It is a Pegasus vehicle, so you got to call up Pegasus and they will spawn it, you know, sort of in a location around your location on the map. But this is it right here. You can see some quick gameplay. We'll just go through and use it. It's, you know, the monster trucks in this game are kind of strange because you can definitely drive over vehicles, but the physics are like not the absolute best. But overall, I love the Liberator monster truck. I mean, obviously, it's an expensive one. You can just get the Marshall if you just want a monster truck for free and you just want, you know, you don't care about the Independence Day style of this one. But I like this style of monster truck anyway, even if it didn't have this 4th of July livery on it. And it just looks super cool. It's definitely quick enough. It would be fun if we could use this for like bunker cell missions too. That would be pretty sweet. Customize our bunker delivery vehicles a little bit more in that regard. But yes, this is the Liberator monster truck right here. You can kind of get the picture of what this thing is like, what the turning, acceleration, top speed, and braking is like. Now let's probably transition over and I'll show you guys the motorcycle as well. So when it comes to this bike, of course, it's just a normal bike in the game. I don't even think I have the max customization options on here, so excuse me if it's not the absolute quickest. The bike is definitely faster than this, but it's just like the police motorcycle we got in terms of like max speed once you have it fully upgraded and stuff. But I think the cool thing is just getting the awesome American flag livery on it right here. And you can throw this in your clubhouse. And, you know, you could throw the police bike in there as well. Have two of the same looking bikes, different customization options, etc. And this is the Western Sovereign you can get right here and just kind of how it performs. For players in the game who own a salvage yard in GTA Online, the tow truck missions that you do are going to be paying out double money and double RP, so you're going to be making about $60,000 to $80,000 for towing certain vehicles here in this game, plus that'll of course add to your wall safe, but the money on towing the vehicles itself and salvaging those normally, you're getting between $30,000 to $40,000. This week it's $60,000 to $80,000. I'm not in my auto shop, I'm in my tow truck and my salvage yard right now, but if you're in your auto shop, the client job's delivering those vehicles to clients that's paying out double money and double RP, so you're making $20,000, $25,000 or $30,000 from those normally, depending on if it's a standard, mid, or top range vehicle you're delivering. Now this week you'll be making between $40,000 and $60,000 from those cars respectively. Land races are going to be paying out 4 times money and 4 times RP, and the community series jobs are also paying out triple money and triple RP for the bonuses this week. And of course, I'll go into detail on the auto shop client jobs as well as these tow truck services in my money guide tomorrow here on the channel. For the 4th of July update here in GTA Online, we have so many property discounts, it's crazy. Now, mind you, it's only property discounts, it's not the upgrades and modifications for the properties and the businesses. All bunker properties are going to be 30% off here this week. We have a bunch of 40% off discounts for vehicles, but when it comes to properties, they're all 30% off. The bunker's definitely worth it here. You can apply all the different customization options like normal. The bunker's definitely a good business to be running here. It's worth buying. Now, the nightclub is also going to be a discounted property here, so you can get these for 30% off. I have this location up here in West Vinewood, and of course this property is also super good to own. The nightclub is definitely a great solo friendly business. All salvage yard properties are also 30% off, so if you want to take part in the salvage yard vehicle claimable vehicle robberies this week, or the tow truck missions, which are great for making money, they're not like a meta way of making money in the sense of like active grinding content, but when you have 5 minutes to do some tow truck missions, that's definitely an activity you want to prioritize for the money you're making and the effort and work that's required. And then the Coca-Cola lockup for your MC business. Of course, you need to own a motorcycle clubhouse first, then you could purchase MC businesses, one of which is the Coca-Cola lockup, and that business is 30% off. I don't have the price right here. You need to go to your clubhouse, and then you could purchase property locations for all the different types of illicit goods you want to traffic, and the Coca-Cola lockups are 30% off. None of the other MC businesses are on discount this week. And now for vehicle discounts here in GTA Online, let's just go through everything, which actually first, let's go over to Warstock Cash and Carry, because this is the 150% off discount for the week. It is the Joe Built P996 Laser. You can actually find this vehicle right here for 50% off. You can get it for $3,250,000. Next up, let's discuss some of the other discounted vehicles right here. Of course, that Vapid Liberator, like we talked about earlier, that's on discount for 40% off. Because that's an Independence Day vehicle that you can own, and the Independence Day stuff is on discount. The normal Cara you can get for $1,065,000 this week at 40% off. Then on Legendary Motorsport, the Invitero Coquette D1, 40% off for $900,000. The Grotti Cheetah Classic, the normal one, not the wide body, you can get for 40% off or $519,000. The Western Rampant Rocket you can get for $555,000. The Vapid Click Wagon you can get for $723,000. The DeClassy Walton L35 for just over $1 million. The DeClassy Tulip M100 for just under $1 million. The Vapid Retinue Mark II for $972,000, or the trade price of $729,000. The Canis Castigator you can get for just under $1 million. Same with the Albany Cavalcade XL right here. The Bravado Dorado you can get for $825,000. The Zirconium Journey 2 you can get for $355,500. The Bravado Buffalo S super cheap pickup, $57,600 purchase price. You can get the Mammoth Patriot Stretch Limousine for $367,000 or $276,000 with the trade price. Of course, like I said earlier, don't forget about that Western Sovereign, $72,000. The Sea Sparrow you can get for $1,089,000. And I think that's about it when it comes to the vehicle discounts this week. Oh, I guess the other thing I should mention is all Benny's conversion upgrades. That one I want to mention, of course. All the Benny's conversions, all of these vehicles, when you upgrade them from stock to the Benny's version, all of these are also going to be 40% off as well. So if you've been wanting to upgrade your Trufati Nero, your LOG RH8, the Faction, the Comet, the Spectre, no matter what vehicle it is, all of these will be 40% off when you turn them into the Benny's version, which is awesome right there. Here we are at the salvage yard this week. The vehicle robberies you can see are available through July 9th. 2 of the 3 of them are claimable this week, and I'll go into detail a little bit more on these vehicles in a video later this week. But just for now, the McTony robbery is where you could steal this mid-range Declassy Drift Yosemite. This is a claimable vehicle for the week, so once you steal it as part of the McTony robbery, you can then get the option to claim it instead of selling it. And if you claim it, it comes with the Las Venturas vanity license plate. We also have the Bravado Buffalo STX here, mid-range vehicle featured in the Gangbanger robbery. It's not claimable, but you can also get this standard range Karen Boar as part of the Duggan robbery. It is claimable with the Liberty City vanity plate. We've seen both of these vehicles as claimable vehicles in the past, so these are duplicates. Rockstar has a list of like over 120 vehicles set as claimable vehicles, and for some reason, anytime we get a claimable vehicle, it's either the Neo, it's going to be this Drift Yosemite, the Karen Boar, and we've only had a few that have only been featured once. But I don't know why we have any duplicates at all when the claimable vehicle list, like the total one that we have, is hundreds of vehicles long. We shouldn't see any duplicates until we go through that. At the Diamond Casino and Resort, this is really cool. So we have the Vapid Dominator GTT, which is this week's Diamond Casino and Resort podium vehicle. This is a super fast and powerful muscle car. You got really strong acceleration. I would say competitive enough top speed. It has typical muscle car handling though, and average braking. So you definitely got to be an experienced driver in this game to take most advantage of this vehicle's performance. But I wasn't expecting this. It comes with this awesome livery if you happen to win it off the podium vehicle, or win the podium vehicle this week. So that's definitely pretty cool right there. Let's try our hand at this vehicle, see if we can unlock it. Can we pull it off the podium? If not, then I'll just go and apply that livery at a Los Santos Customs or something. We're not going to get the vehicle, but we are going to get a discount. A discount for what is the question? Dock tees, a 10% discount on a boat. Okay, cool. At the LS Car Meet, your prize ride for this week is this beautiful Bravado Hot Ring Hellfire. And then to win this, you need to, of course, complete the prize ride challenge, which for this specific week here in GTA Online, it's pretty simple. It's just winning LS Car Meet Series races, placing top 1 for 2 days in a row. You get top tier speed and stability with this car, but it doesn't have the best acceleration out of like Hot Ring circuit vehicles. I think the Sabre is a little bit quicker. Handling is going to be okay here. Tendency to spin out over bumps. It's a little bit difficult to control if you drive it on the road, but you get that awesome livery and things of the like. I think actually no, this one is a little bit quicker than the Sabre, but I think the Everin is also a little bit faster than this, so keep that in mind. The Hot Ring Everin, I should say, not like the new Everin RS if you're getting that confused. Now, normally at the test drive vehicle section, we do have rare and remove vehicles. This week, they're all vehicles that are available for in-game website. So here is the Vapid Dominator FX. This car has a purchase price of $1,550,000 right here. That released with the bottom dollar bounties update, I believe. The Invitero Coquette D5, of course, this thing is actually still glitched and bulletproof if you want to buy it, which would make it worth purchasing here. $1,730,000 purchase price. And then over here, we have the Albany VSTR, which I love. And this will cost you $1,285,000. I'd absolutely recommend picking up the D5 as well as the VSTR. The Dominator FX is still a good vehicle, but it's like my least favorite of the 3, that's for sure. Here at Simeon's Premium Deluxe Motorsport and Car Dealership, of course, normally I like to review the vehicles when they're rare and removed. This week, we don't have any rare and removed vehicles, I believe, but let's talk about them real fast. We do have that Bravado Banshee GTS featured here. It's going to run you $2,010,000, it appears, from this dealership. We have the Declassy Vigoro ZX convertible with a purchase price of $2,321,789. The Willard Eudora is going to be featured here as well with $1,275,080 purchase price. Of course, the Scramjet, which is definitely worth for any player to pick up here, $4,057,000 purchase price. And then we wrap up with the Coil Cyclone. This may still actually be a rare and a removed vehicle featured back for limited time. I'm honestly not too sure. It was before. I don't know if Rockstar brought it back with Agents of Sabotage or even this Money Fronts update, but it has a purchase price of $1,914,510 here at Simeon's. I have to show you guys luxury autos real quick too. We have the Declassy Walton L35 stock plus the Karen Woodlander featured here, but you can see the Walton L35 stock actually comes with a Patriotic livery as well, so that's pretty cool. If you want to pick it up here with the livery already applied, it's going to run you $1,330,489 this week. If you guys are watching on Thursday, July the 3rd here, you can see this is the location at the gun van here at the logging area of Paleto Forest, and this is the location on the map right here. And when it comes to the gun van stock and selection, the service carbine is available to GTA Plus members for a great discount of 30% off, but we also have the military rifle featured here, the combat shotgun, the musket, the firework launcher, plus the knuckle duster. Now remember, like I was talking about at the beginning of the video, the firework launcher is going to be 50% off here at the gun van, and the musket is also going to be 50% off. I would get them from here. I wouldn't get them from ammunition if they're not free, but the firework launcher ammunition is going to be free all week long as well, so keep that in mind. We're going to wrap things up right here. So thank you so much for watching today's video, ladies and gentlemen. Drop a like if you guys enjoy it. Subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. Also, make sure to check me out over on Twitch, Twitter, and Instagram if you guys want to stay up to date with everything else with me and my channel outside of YouTube. Also, specifically twitch.tv/hazardous. HDTV is where I do daily GTA Online money grinding live streams. Definitely love to have you guys get involved with the community over on there. Of course, happy Independence Day. Happy 4th of July, everyone. If you're drinking, make sure to drink lots of water as well. Stay hydrated. And of course, just enjoy your holiday here. Hopefully you all have a fun weekend planned ahead of you. Hopefully you all have an enjoyable weekly update here in GTA Online. It's fun to just enjoy this stuff once a year. And I'll see you guys in the next GTA Online video tomorrow, which is the money guide. Adios, amigos.